Yo, what's good? This is the rebel himself, Shizzy6, and you are now listening to Light.
Street light work. He went from Rigamortis to a resurrection, you feel me? Hey, yo, Tim. They say he dead, but I'm telling you quite the opposite. Dropping life in my rhyme again, see him walking, I promise it. And if you hear him talking, you better know that I taught him that Rigamortis ain't part of it. Thought he gave you a heart attack. I try to tell him this ain't music, just me using the losing foolishness. True to the stupid hooligans, shooting in languages that I'm fluent in. Through it fluid in from the bazooka that I'm shooting with. Nooses around to suit you and caught you inside a ludicrous movement. Thought you would shoot again, using the Ruger tutoring Lucas, but you was losing then. Who's the man you recruiting? Send uses a certain fruit for this. You should sit in this pseudonym that I'm using is stupid. If my vocab is immaculate, rapping is highly tragic for actors that ain't as passionate. Lacking that rabbit bandage spit. Ask a killer what's happening after amateurs handle them. That's a matter of management. Managing ain't a fan of it. Past the addict to cannabis, damaging his inanimate, rambling magic mannequin. And this is my home planet. I'm gambling if I'm bad at this. Handle it like a champion. Grabbing the panoramic view camera and the laminate. What? Nah. Word. They say he dead, but I'm telling you quite the opposite. Dropping life in my rhyme again, see him walking, I promise it. And if you hear him talking, you better know that I taught him that Rigamortis ain't part of it. Thought he gave you a heart attack when you saw that he's coming back from the grave. And it's funny that money wasn't enough to pay dummies like him to run away. Though we may learn a lot from this. Drop him out of his college when knowledge is not the problem. But women, weed in the bottle is drinking out of it constantly. Paying homage to honor the fallen poet on carpet for Jordan G and DeMarcus. Who's talking? I hear him calling me. Maybe this is a warning. We need to keep him in quarantine, brought it back like a warranty. This ain't a secret, I keep it where you can read it, but people can barely see it. The symbols don't have a meaning, that's why they send me to teach it. The legion of demons meaningless, my B.I.B.L.E. is the reason there is no fear in this. Hearing is half the battle, the other half is the rattlesnake wrapping around the cattle. And that'll make any animal think about losing battles. Unless your rider is Hannibal, taking over the land, and no man has ever come back from those. What? Nah. Look, they say he dead, but I'm telling you quite the opposite. Dropping life in my rhyme again, see him walking, I promise it. And if you hear him talking, you better know that I taught him that Rigamortis ain't part of it. Thought he gave you a heart attack. That's what they telling me when I'm kicking this melody. Murdering is a felony. Only thing I will ever be killing is competition and maybe an even better beat. This my moment of clarity. If a killer wanna get it with a little bit of that, then I get it with a critical match. Got another in the pack and I gotta get a gas in a minute whistle and a fiddle and a tax. If a riddle relax in the back of a little Cadillac and I give him what he lack. If a chili in the middle with his snap back for a cap is a match. Hopes caption that. Yup, I killed it. Word, they say he dead, but I'm telling you quite the opposite. Dropping life in my rhyme again, see him walking, I promise it. And if you hear him talking, you better know that I taught him that Rigamortis ain't part of it. Thought he gave you a heart attack.